This video we're going to talk about factors affecting the rate of reactions and also explain what is collision theory. So there are 4 factors affecting the rate of reactions. So the first one, concentrations of the reactants, temperature of the reaction mixture, surface area of the solid reactant. Lastly, that will be the presence of catalyst. I highly encourage you to watch this cartoon. Okay, this cartoon explains what is collision theory and also explain the factors affecting the rate of reactions vividly. Okay, this is a very interesting cartoon. Do spend time on it. So for collision theory, it stated that for reactant particles, if they collide in right orientation and also at high speed means that with sufficient kinetic energy, then products will be formed. So in the process, okay, how much energy will be enough, okay, for the reactions to occur? That one is called activation energy. Activation energy is a minimum energy required for reactions to occur. There are 2 types of ineffective collisions. The first one, okay, it is having high speed but wrong orientation. So you can see the 2 particles here, okay, AA and BB, they are not facing directly to each other. So even they have a very high speed, okay, bombing to each other, okay, they are not in a right orientations. They will just bound back, okay, in 2 different directions, okay, without forming any product, okay. But if the second one, okay, it will be bound at a right orientations but very low speed. So you see that, okay, this time, okay, they are going to collide with each other at a right orientation face to face. However, the speed, okay, the speed here, okay, is very slow. They move together or move to each other at a very slow speed. So even they hit at a right orientations, okay, they still go back, okay, in 2 different directions without forming any product. If you have a high speed and right orientations, it will be called effective collision. So you can see that now 2 particles, they're going to collide with each other at a very high speed and also right orientations. If these things happen, okay, we will then have product form that will be AB and AB like this one. Okay, so for rate of reactions, actually it will be directly proportional to the number of these effective collision per unit time. That means in a given time, if you have a higher number of effective collisions, the rate, okay, to forming the products, okay, will be higher. So you have to notice that, okay, if you want to say that the rate is higher, we always referring to the number of effective collision per unit time. So summary for this videos, okay, we learned that there are 4 factors affecting the rate, which are concentration of reactants, temperature of the reaction mixture, surface area of the solid reactants, and also presence of catalyst. For details for these factors, actually we haven't talked about this yet, okay, but in the following videos we're going to explain them in details. Second one, we learned about effective collision and ineffective collisions. We know that effective collisions will require right orientations and also high speed, okay, to collide face to face together. So the third thing is about activation energy. Activation energy is a minimum energy required for a chemical reaction to occur. If you don't have this activation energy, okay, even you collide in a right orientation, no product will be formed. Lastly, okay, we have to know that the rate is directly proportional to the number of effective collision per unit time. Okay, so if we have a larger number of effective collision per unit time, the rate will be higher. That's all for this video. Bye bye.